Steel cage matches, chamber qualifier matches, and a potential return of Big Brocky Lesnar. It's an action-packed draw, and we're here to preview it.
Cannot wait for it, guys. Buzzing for this show, man. We had a great week of wrestling there, capped off by Rampage, so why not start a new week?
Actually, it was capped off by NXT Vengeance.
It was capped off, but you know what? Rampage was so good, I had to put it in last.
No, the only thing I want to cap off is my brain. When I'm watching Rampage, boom, boom, 2 shots, make it quick, name me a Rampage for me.
So, did Grayson Waller batter Shawn Michaels, I'm hearing, backstage?
Well, it wasn't on the show, it was the aftermath, so I didn't watch that.
No, there you go. Maybe Shawn Michaels going to appear in a wee wheelchair tonight.
One more match.
Grayson Waller versus Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels versus Grayson Waller at WrestleMania.
Anyway, though, Brock Lesnar's going to be here tonight. What's he going to do? See if the... I mean, it's mad. See, like a year and a half ago or whatever, Brock Lesnar, Bobby Lashley was like what you wanted. See now,
it's like, couldn't give a shit if we're being completely honest.
I don't want it.
Seen it, and
I'd like to see Brock against Cody Rhodes. I wouldn't mind that.
But yeah, I just don't think there's much wrestling shit. Let's be real.
Yeah,
I don't think it matters what we see, but yeah, Brock, Bobby, I guess they're going to have their third match, you know, the decider, the rubber match, so to speak, at WrestleMania, and I'm assuming that we're just going to, I mean, they could do it at the Chamber. I mean, why not?
Yeah, well, I guess why not? They could.
They could do it at the Chamber, and then both guys could go in their separate directions heading into Mania, but I don't think it's going to be that way. I think they will have it at WrestleMania, but who knows? I mean, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Like, the problem is with last week, right? See the way Rhodes came out and he challenged Reigns? No, my problem is with that, he didn't come out and, like, challenge for the belt. It's like, he challenged Reigns himself. See, back in the day, and I get it, these years, like, he holds both belts, but see, back in the day, you know, like, see when Cena won the Rumble, he came out and challenged for the belt. Batista's, like, gives Triple H the thumbs down, right? But that didn't mean Triple H couldn't lose the belt up until Mania. I just feel like now it's just so scripted and blah blah. You just know Reigns against Zayn. What chance has Sami Zayn got? I hate stuff like that.
It's Vincent Kennedy McMahon would say, no chance in hell.
Could we get Brock Lesnar, Canadian Brock, and Canadian Sami, and Canadian Fat Boy?
I've seen some people say that Reigns could lose to Zayn, and that'll set up Reigns versus Rock, and then it'll be Sami Zayn versus Cody, and that's just never happening, I'm sorry.
You know what, see if that happens, I'll delete every fucking channel.
Does anybody seriously think they've gave Roman Reigns a 2.5-year title reign just for it to end at the last pay-per-view, the penultimate pay-per-view before Mania? Fucking no chance. Roman Reigns is absolutely ensured to head into WrestleMania as the champ. He's not going to lose the belt at the last pay-per-view before Mania.
Sami's saying may win, but he's not going out with the belts.
Aye, so
you know, he could win via DQ or something like that, but
he could win via Roman Reigns being fucking boring.
You know, I like Rhodes, I like Zayn, but see, at the end of the day, that's
not a main event.
That is not an undisputed fucking title match at Mania.
Barely an Intercontinental title match, for God's sake. 24/7 title. Anyway, let's talk about tonight's show. So, Brock Lesnar scheduled to be there. He's been advertised. That doesn't mean we're going to get anything good. Brock could literally turn up, do his wee jog on the spot thing and walk off. I mean, there's no guarantee that we're getting anything good with Brock Lesnar tonight. So, I wouldn't get your hopes up.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does. So, I mean, I like Brock.
But so, wasting an appearance.
It is. I wonder, like, why can't he have a match? Like, why not schedule Brock in a match?
Hold on here. Have you not realised that Brock Lesnar's not going to wrestle on TV? I mean, how many times do you need to say that?
I know, but see the way you're like...
But I get what you're saying, why can't he?
Lashley against Brock Lesnar at Chamber. Why not fucking do it on Raw? Like, I'm saying it's the same old pish, but imagine actually scheduling that as the main event.
I tell you what, I think you'd get a good rating.
You would get a good rating.
You what, no,
I'd wouldn't keep me staying up. But
no.
I would check the clip it when I woke up.
I can barely stay up to do this preview. Never mind the full show. No, I wouldn't mind seeing Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley versus the Raw roster.
Yeah, why not? Why not something like that?
Because probably half the roster would get killed.
Probably Brock would just drop them on their head. Courtney's in big trouble though for attacking the ref at the Rumble.
I mean, they're going to...
I suspend me for 6 months.
With pay.
Oh no, the inhumanity.
Brock Lesnar. I think he'd appeal it.
He does it on fucking purpose.
You think he'd appeal it?
Fuck, I don't know.
I reckon Brock Lesnar would fucking murder McMahon if he thought he could get 6 months suspended with pay. 6 months sitting home at his ranch. We just cha-ching money being deposited into his bank account.
Is he going to batter Adam Pearce? Is that?
Send him back to the scrapyard.
See last week, fuck, Chelsea Green taps him on the shoulder and he's like, what? That was like the worst thing I've ever seen in wrestling. It was.
It can't be.
It was.
There's been a lot of bad things in wrestling.
No, Adam Pearce is like, I'd almost say single-handedly killed wrestling.
Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Is he that bad?
No, actually, he single-handedly killed the authority figure role in WWE.
Is that official?
Fuck yeah. It's in the scrap.
Woo!
No, admit it.
Yeah, he's not very good.
I don't think you could bring any fucker back, man, to fucking redeem it.
Right, we're about 5 minutes in here. Can we actually start talking about tonight's show?
Well, what we have talked to is better than the show, so...
Right, let's talk about We'll talk about the qualifying matches for the men's Elimination Chamber. So, there's 2 of them. Neither of these matches are getting my blood pumping, to be honest with. First match is...
Daniel, get the pillow!
First match is Elias versus Montez Ford. And the second match is Damien Priest versus Angelo Dawkins. I mean, it's not exactly... two of those 4 is going to be in that chamber. And then when you take into consideration that the other 4 people in it, it's Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Johnny Gargano. I mean, that match is going to be fucking shite.
Would it not be better to have a Bloodline versus Judgment Day for the titles in the Elimination Chamber? The Usos and Sakawa against the 3 of them?
I would.
I mean, they had that feud like 2 weeks ago. Like, why
the Usos aren't allowed in Canada.
Well, they're not.
No, they're drunk driving. Sure, they can't enter Canada. They can't cross the border.
So they can't enter Canada because they're better drunk driving.
I think that's why Jay's away, hibernating, so they can write him off this Canadian pay-per-view. Right, but anyway.
So what? I did not know what.
Anyway, let's give our predictions here. First match,
hold on, I'm assuming Jeff Hardy must be fucking... Jeff Hardy must be nowhere near allowed Canada.
Jeff Hardy can't leave the States, probably. Fuck me. Dun, 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 dun.
Anyway, right, next match.
Another me is what there will never be. Hey, Elias Ford, Montez Ford. Elias... My name is Elias. Oh no, who's his brother?
The sequel?
Oh, that was the shitest gimmick known to fucking man. I'm actually going to go as far and say that the sequel's the worst wrestler I've ever seen. I think Johnny Gargano's better than the sequel. I do. I'm sorry. The sequel's just the worst fucking...
Come on, Myth.
Anyway.
Myth.
Elias versus Montez Ford. Who are you going for and why?
Montez Ford, because I don't think both Street Profits are losing.
But they're dead. Well, I'll tell you what,
yeah,
there's more chances of them both losing than both winning.
Aye, absolutely.
So you're going with Montez Ford to defeat Elias?
Aye.
That and the fact Elias is a fucking jobber and hasn't won a match in about 10 years.
I didn't mind Elias when he first came in, but it's the same fucking pish.
I think ever since Cena slapped his nuts in his face, that's kind of killed his career.
You know, like...
He's not came back to
No,
that.
but seeing you look at people, like, I'm not saying the similar gimmicks, but, like, their entire gimmick is their gimmick. Like, see Val Venus and The Godfather? They can't just do the same thing for 10 years. Like, seeing The Godfather and Venus come back in 2002, it was stale. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was stale, and I mean, Elias is nowhere near their level, right? He's pish, but... something that wasn't even that good to begin with is not going to be good 5 years later.
Well, they tried to change it up with a sequel, but that wasn't any better, was it?
That was worse.
Anyway, I'm going to go with Montez Ford as well.
I mean, The Good Father was good.
Let's move on to the second qualifier. Damien Priest, Angelo Dawkins. By default, because I think Ford's going to win the first match, that means that Damien Priest is winning.
Default, nay fault. I mean, there's no chance Dawkins is winning this unless it's a pie eating contest, so...
No, I mean, I think I can see Montez Ford in the match. There's just no way Dawkins... If Dawkins was taking on Elias, I'd be betting Elias.
Is Edge going to be at this pay-per-view?
Who cares? The point is...
in Canada, though.
Well, he might be. The point is, I'm going to go with Damien Priest to beat Dawkins.
Yeah, every week.
Right, so there you go. We're going with Montez Ford and Damian Priest to make up the Elimination Chamber. Quick thoughts on the Elimination Chamber match then. If our predictions are right, the Chamber will be as follows: Montez Ford, Damian Priest, Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, Bronson Reed, and Johnny Gargano. We've seen some great Chamber matches over the years with some, I mean, there's been six, I remember, there's been late Chamber matches with 6 legends in it. I can't say the same about this one.
I miss the days, right? I know they kind of watered it down where you got 2 at No Way Out and you got 1 for the belt and 1 number 1, but I miss the days of that. I miss that.
I do miss that, but at the end of the day, I mean, I think the Chamber was better when it was a one match thing.
Absolutely, but I mean, there was years where, like, you know, you got like the Raw one, you'd Michaels, Triple H, Jericho, Jeff Hardy, Umaga, JBL.
Then SmackDown, you're getting Taker and Edge and Jeff Hardy,
Batista.
or whoever was on it at that time. Alright, maybe Great Khali, but whatever. It's a pretty good spectacle. Big Daddy V's titties bouncing about, you know what I mean? This is mid-card mediocrity, that's what it is. Right, let's move on to the Women's Elimination Chamber match then. There's already 5 people announced. So Natalya qualified on SmackDown. That means there's 1 spot left, and that will be decided tonight in a final spot, Fatal 4-Way Elimination Chamber match. The participants are going to be Piper Niven, Carmella, Maya Yim, and Candice LeRae battling it out for a spot.
Did you see what Natalya tweeted? Roxanne Perez, picture of, like, I think it was 2014, picture with Natalya. Natalya's marking out about it, and then it showed you, like, her 9 years later, she's got the belt, blah, blah, blah. Natalya's like, oh, we should have a singles match next. Actually tweeting that. Fucking get your plastic out your skull, you thick bitch. Honestly, that annoys me.
I was hoping for a better burn there, to be honest.
No, I don't get it. No, I can't. There's that much anger. I couldn't care about the burn. That just wouldn't happen back in the day.
Oh, look at that. We took a picture 9 years ago. We should have a little match because yeah. No. How about no? Anyway, who are you going for this and why?
It's Carmella.
I'm going Piper Niven.
Who's Piper Niven? Fat
Doudrop?
Aye, COVID recovering Doudrop.
I'm going Piper Niven.
Who ate all the pies? Piper Niven, Piper Niven.
I'm going for Piper Niven for the simple fact is...
This fat son of a bitch.
Yeah, they need a fat chick in the chamber. Now, could Piper Niven fit in the pod? That's the only question, like.
Yeah.
They may have to get
a crane to lift her in, but...
They may have to get a special pod size. Or maybe she can get...
Maybe she can just start, she doesn't have to be in the pod.
Well, that's true, actually, they could do that. I guess
I would save the crane.
Yeah.
The crane fee.
True. WWE, they got to cut down. No crane fees, no fireworks.
I fucking despise Doudrop.
Oh, good job. Doudrop's gone. Piper Niven.
It's the same thing.
Is it? Am I?
Fat bastard, that's all I see.
Right.
£300 a flab.
So you're going with Carmella?
Oh, aye.
Who's done absolutely nothing in the past, 3-4 years in wrestling?
Nah, but she's just returned. Big return.
And you think that's
Carmella is money, even though it's the same fucking gimmick every time.
Did you see Carmella was bashing Carmelo Hayes for apparently stealing her catchphrase?
Well, you know what? He's better than you, so know your role.
I agree with that. You're going Carmella, I'm going Piper Niven. I don't want Piper Niven to win, but I just think it's
no coincidence she felt her most relevant when she was with Enzo and Cass.
Or with fucking No Chin.
Aye, Ellsworth.
Aye.
Noseworth.
Right. Last match, main event match, Becky Lynch, Bayley, steel cage. The match that was
Bayley be awake for this one.
That was horrible. The match that was supposed the match that was supposed to happen at Raw 30, but it basically got cancelled. I mean, they cancelled this match and then they had a fucking boring 15-minute match between Sonya Deville and Bianca Belair when the title wasn't even on the line. Why the hell? I
know why.
This was advertised. That Sonya Deville match wasn't. It's like, why the fuck did they?
Well, they did bring out a steel cage, didn't they?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They lowered it, but instead of having the match, they just had Bayley beat up Thingy and then celebrate on top of the cage.
Fuck me.
I mean, if you were like lost for time, why the hell wouldn't you cut the match you haven't advertised? Imagine building a steel cage, then not using it. And that was the big match of the week. That was the big match that, obviously, Raw, they were hyping Raw around the returning legends, but in terms of matches, that was the match that Raw was being built around.
Yeah.
And they just decided to pull the plug on it, which I thought was weird.
Broken stuff ain't easy, you know. I piss off.
People thought Becky... There was 2 spots left before SmackDown. People just assumed that Becky and Bayley would get those spots. Obviously, one of them went to Natalia, and we know the other one's going to go to the 4 women tonight. So Becky and Bayley will not be at Elimination Chamber. They will not be in the Chamber. And I just think this is a waste. Why not have the winner of this steel cage match gets into the Chamber?
You could do that, right? But then again, these two just deserve to be on like, you know...
Merit.
Yeah, exactly, merit. But this feud's dead, right? Becky Lynch, who... Oh, the megastar a couple of years is done. That is done. That is done and better. I mean, what is this feud? Who cares about this feud?
Yeah, she's
what
not...
even is this feud? What's the end game?
She's not quite the man anymore. And if she is, it's a very weak man.
If Becky Lynch beats Bayley, right, which is just going to happen, she's going to beat Bayley, blah, blah, blah. Who cares, right? And if Bayley, for some reason, beats Becky Lynch, it's what the fuck he's doing.
Either way, we don't really give a shit.
It's a loss.
Who are you going for?
Becky Lynch.
Same. And I think that's it. I don't think there's much else to
comment on. No.
Yeah.
That's it, guys. Review out the Mara. Can't wait for it. Cannot wait for it. Cannot wait for it.
I can't say I'm that excited, to be honest.
No! What I'm excited for, though, see my head at the pillow.
Right, guys, that's it. Catch you the next one. Till then, let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you tomorrow for the review. Peace!